You know what? This journey of yours here is going to be really exciting and it's going to change you completely as a person. This is because in everyday life, when people are stressed, we feel stressed out and we want to relax and we want to find our soothing corner. We are all in search of something which will give us that peace of mind, heal us from within, detox our bad and negative day, and this too we want to do it in a short time span and without much of materials and things around, and we don't want to go somewhere and spend a lot of time, but still we want that relaxation, that relief, and that detox. So here, this particular course which Mind Wellness Everyday has brought to you will give you exactly this benefit, and that too with the comfort of sitting and relaxing at your home in a peaceful corner. That's what you need, and a few things, few materials in hand. And yes, you will find that healing and that detox. And this is what we are going to do in this art therapy session, which is healing with mandala arts. So this is not going to be a regular kind of mandala art course where you just draw a mandala, but what we are going to do here is we are going to understand in depth how mandala art is transforming you, how it is benefiting you. At the same time, how does it increase your focus? So we are going to club the understanding of mandala, the meditation on the mandala art, along with actual drawing the mandala art. So this whole journey in this particular course of Mandala Art Therapy is going to be beautiful, and time will stop. You will forget everything when you're doing this mandala art. And this is what I speak from my own experience and from the experience of people who have learned mandala art from me. And what's even more exciting is that this particular course is going to be absolutely free on this YouTube channel. So you will have the sessions designed in the course format. You can just subscribe to the channel and watch this course on Mind Wellness every day. And this is absolutely free at the convenience of your home. You can go through these videos and pause them, go through them again, whatever possible, and learn this art therapy without any issue. So, what are we going to actually do in this exciting journey of learning this free course of mandala art on Mind Wellness Every Day? What all are we going to cover? The first thing that we'll understand in this particular course is, why do mandalas heal us? Mandala art is something which is all around in Indian temples, in even in our rangolis, even in designs and structures. So each and every part, in fact, even for our gods and goddesses, there are yantras, as we call it, which is also based on mandala art. So mandala art is something which, so we are going to understand, even though we know mandalas, even if we have seen mandalas, we don't know their healing properties. So why do they heal us? The second thing that we'll go through in this course is, we are going to understand some interesting facts about mandala art. The third thing that we will see is, we are going to get ready for mandala art, draw the mandalas, understand the mandalas, and at the same time, we will be learning the symbols that are used in the mandala art so that we get prepared for actual drawing of the mandala art and then have that therapeutic effect, that healing effect on us. So the next video in this particular course will give you details about the art therapy session, which is going to be the actual drawing and understanding of the mandala art. And the last, which is a very important, and it's like a bonus to you, which is nowhere given free of cost, but I am sharing with you because it really has healing effect, which is something connected to the Shiva mandala art. We will be drawing a mandala art with the focal point of Lord Shiv in the center point, and we will expand our consciousness. And not just that, we will also be looking at this mandala art preparation in a meditative way. How do we meditate on a mandala art? Steps and stages. Stage wise, how does meditation happen and how does our focus grow? How does our subconscious mind, our being actually expand and we get the healing and the detox which is needed. So this will be the last and the best part of mandala art. So we are going to understand the first important thing, which is why do these mandala art heal us? So here there is a beautiful combination of psychology, neuroscience, and spirituality. So it's a beautiful culmination, a combination of these three aspects. If you look at the mandala art closely, you will find it's a combination of structure and symmetry. So the symmetry which is happening in this mandala art is very important. Why? See, if we speak of this particular mandala art, it is basically having circular shapes. Many a times it's in circular format. It is symmetrical and it is a structured format. What happens here is basically there are artwork is combined with flowers, then galaxies, even cells, right? So psychologically what happens, symmetry and repetition is signaling order. With mandala art what happens, there is an act of focus, and at the same time it's more of balanced shapes. So this focus increases and activates the parasympathetic nervous system in our body, and this actually helps reduce on stress and anxiety. So this is what is the science behind the mandala art. When you're drawing the mandala art, you will notice yourself now as you join me in this journey ahead. You will understand that you forget everything external to you. You just are purely focused on doing it. Actually, with that 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever time frame you're going to spend on the mandala art, you will forget everything. And when you forget everything, it's actually just like meditation in motion. So you are actually moving your hands, you're drawing something, you're doing something, but the state of mind that you're in is just like meditation. You are thoughtless, you don't have anything else in your mind, and you're purely focused on the art, which is a beautiful experience. Now, if you look at the psychological aspect, and at the same time, if you also look at the spiritual aspect of this mandala art, they are actually saying that mandala art is talking about inner and outer worlds, and the way we can actually focus and balance our inner world to the outer world. So it's like bringing a whole concentration within us, specifically talking of our inner world, the center point, and taking it to the external world and finding a balance in both. It's just like a journey of completeness, uniqueness, and pure focus. And being in the moment, many people today find it very difficult to actually focus and be in the moment, stay where they are. When they are at home, they keep thinking of work. When they are at work, they keep thinking of home. When they are with their friends, they are talking about their family and the negative aspects. When they are with the family, they are thinking, oh wow, we had such a wonderful time there and we spent so many things. So all is a mixed out thing and you're not living in the moment. But mandala art, as you keep doing it, as you meditate, as you focus, you will find your changes will happen automatically in your brain system. You will start more focused activity. You will find it beneficial in your day-to-day work also. You will find it beneficial in striking a balance of work and your regular life. So this is not just a art thing, it is like a therapy, it's like a soothing thing, something which is going to change your nervous system, the way your brain works, and it will help you focus, concentrate, and do everything well. Now, mandala art is something which helps you release out the feelings which you actually may never be able to talk in words. They are all, within you. You have piled them up. You have kept them stressed out, and it's like a zipped file in your brain. And when you unzip it, sometimes something triggers, and then it gets unzipped, and all the emotions pour out. So these emotion should never stay even in a zipped format. It will be bad for your health if stress, anxiety, depression, and such things stay in your mind somewhere, even in the corner. So its best way is to wipe them off, throw them off from your life, and heal yourself completely so that no triggers can actually bring back those bad things or bad memories, bad feelings, and just release it and be normal. And best thing is here, you don't have to speak, you don't have to journal, you don't have to write anything. Nobody ever will understand what has happened in your mind. But still, with that artwork, you're slowly releasing your feelings. And it's the best moment which will happen is when those feelings, the bad feelings, don't come back. So, Mandala art has its own cultural, spiritual resonance. Even in, if you talk about Hinduism, Buddhism, and many other religions, you will find mandala art is used in different formats. If we go to many Hindu temples, you will always find mandala art there. As I told you, if you're talking of yantras which are used, even if you say, like, suppose if you're talking of Sri Yantra, this is also somewhere near to what we call as a format of mandala art. So look at this symmetry which you see in the temples. Beautiful art format, but it is symmetrical. So why many temples have these time? Why many temples have this type of geometrical structures, symmetrical structures? This is because they have some soothing, healing effect. Even if you don't do it yourself, even if you look at it and stay focused over there, it is symbolically representing something which is like a spiritual format. It is like inner world to outer world, and outer world again to the inner world. So it's like a connection which is established in your own conscious mind to the outer world which you're staying in. Both of these will be balanced when you are actually a spiritually growing being. Look at this journey of mandala art. You will see here, from it has gone from ancient India, it has gone to across Asia with Buddhism, and then from Buddhism it traveled to China and Japan, and from China and Japan it went to the West, where you find the psychologists like Carl Jung took up the advantage, and you say they took interest in mandala art and thought that, okay, this is something which is good for your psychological advancements, for giving you focus, concentration, and benefits. So this came into the modern world, including India. So in a way, we have gone back to ancient India. What was learned earlier is coming back to us from different cultures, even from the West, and we are again taking advantage of our own cultural things which were passed on decades and years and thousands of years ago. So basically, we are just using our own art, which is the mandala art, for healing, detox, and a good, happy life.
So now we are getting ready for the next part of the learning journey of this mandala art. And for this, we require a few things, few objects, few materials, and other aspects. So let's understand what are those. The first thing that you need is basically paper, A4 size paper, a little thick paper, maybe 120 plus GSM would be a good enough paper. Second one we need is the rounder, and the rounder is easily found in a geometry box. Third is we need a scale which is like 1 feet or so, or even half a feet will do. Next is what we need is basically ball pens, which can be blue, black, red, green, whatever the colors you have. If you don't want to draw color, if you want to draw color mandalas, then it's best that you keep sketch pens or marker pens handy, which will be like 12 shades or maybe at least 5, 6 shades, which is comfortable for you. And finally, what we need is a peaceful place to sit in and a hard surface to work on.
So, this was the first part, the first episode, the first part of the course of Mandala Art, We have learned a little bit today about mandala art, and in the next video of this particular course, you will find the various shapes that are used in mandala art, and I will explain to you what these shapes are about and what effect these shapes have on you. So stay tuned to this channel, Mind Wellness Every Day. Subscribe and don't forget to click the notification so that you get the notification of the next video on Mandala Art. So see you in the next episode of this art therapy with Mandala Art.